every place that I put things to put them in a safe place, and it's not there.
No.
I don't know where it is.
I found a W2 under the McDonald's wrappers in my car. I'm not kidding. It's just a mess.
And then when you move states halfway through the tax year like we did, then you got to deal with that. So it's just a big pain.
It's just trust me, we didn't make a lot of money last year, but why bother making any money? They just take it all anyway.
I know.
They figure out ways to get it all from you.
Mm-hmm.
Why try to advance yourself financially?
No, the way the country's built up, they penalize you for achieving any type of American dream.
Mm-hmm.
The more successful you get, the more you're penalized.
Correct.
To the point of, I think they like it that way. The government, the whole, I'm into the whole conspiracy thing, Opie. But I think they like keeping people where they are constantly worried about bills and how they're going to raise their family, pay their mortgages, and drive to work, and they might not like their jobs, and just keep everybody in this constant state of, all right, we're kind of unhappy, but it's okay because it's worse than a lot of other places on the earth.
Right.
Because then it keeps you from having these idle ideas that you might get, like, wow, this kind of sucks. That we're paying so much taxes. So, you don't rebel.
Just amazes me that, in general, we don't speak up on taxes. We just take it. We all bend over and just take it.
Because they take a little during the year.
If you really sat down and thought about all the taxes we truly pay, it's frightening.
You know what it is? It's a great little analogy, Opie. The way that we're taxed in this country is like if you take a frog and throw him into a pot of boiling water, he's gonna freak out. Probably try to jump out of the pot, right?
Sure.
But if you put him in there and the water's cool and then turn the fire on and slowly heat it up, he'll stay in there till he cooks. Won't even notice until he's dead and cooked.
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
That's how we're taxed. If at the end of the year they sent a bill that said you owe this much money, we'd freak out. People would be going to jail because you'd have spent the money and this and that. This is too much money.
Right.
But every week they take some out.
A little bit out.
And which is a lot. But it's just enough where you're pissed, but you're not ready to pull out the guns and rebel. But when you see what they take at the end of the year, and then you do your taxes and you're like, oh, thank God, I'm getting back $250. It's like, you're not getting back $250. They raped you for thousands.
Yeah. It's extortion is what it is.
It is. You're paying protection money to the boss, which is the government, for, police protection and roads. You better pay up or there's going to be a lot of potholes on your road. You better pay up or there's a crook coming your house.
Well, the potholes are still on my roads.
Yeah. I don't know. It is. So now you pay your tax dollars, and we got to watch a little in action last night. I think I paid for a rivet on one of the cruise missiles. that was a multi-$1,000 rivet.
Yeah, that's an interesting little situation as well.
Well, I don't know. I think we're primed for a rebellion. Who's going to lead it?
I was going to say, you want to lead the way?
I'm very busy.
Yeah, exactly. You want to throw out the first phone call?
Yeah, what do we got?
I have no idea. We'll just plunk one down. Yeah. 212-757-1027 if you got something. Hi, NEW.
Hi, Ope.
And everyone, who's this?
Hi,
the whole
Pat
gang.
From Staten Island.
Who?
Pat from Staten Island.
What do you got,
Remember
Pat?
I wanted to rent my kid for you to play the game?
Yeah.
Well, I had a kid today. They got married. Can you please say congratulations to Joe and Dee?
All right. Well, you just said it.
We listen to you guys every day.
Well, you're live on the air.
I'm live on the air?
Yeah, what do you want to say to them?
Congratulations to my son, Joe and Dee, and good luck.
All right, that's great.
Good luck.
Really, thank you guys.
Are you having a little party right now?
Oh, yeah, we're partying I can't talk, right?
You can say asses.
Oh, well, we're partying our asses off.
All right, cool.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations to you guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, bye-bye.
There you go. We threw out the first call.
Oh, there it was. Cute little congratulatory. Doesn't belong on this station. It's like, okay, we'll play a song for the happy couple.
White Wedding. Hi, NEW. There you go.
Yeah.
Very good.
There's the second one.
We're off to a great start today. Hi, NEW. NEW. Okay, very good.
Is that working?
Yeah, it's working. All right, we got a major concert announcement we're going to be throwing out to the folks at 5 o'clock today.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I don't know what it is, but...
I don't either.
I think Ben the Fag's going to come in and announce a really cool show. I was hoping it was right here, because then I was going to tell you now. Because Because I hate when they tease and say it. Coming up at 5 o'clock, we have the info in the studio, but we're not going to tell you for the next 2 hours, so you're stuck listening to the station. I swear, if I had it, I would give it right now, but I don't. We'll try to find out what it is before 5 and bust it. If not, Ben will be in here at 5 to tell everyone, okay?
All right.
All right, on the way, we got Matchbox 20, Eric Clapton next. Now the phones are ringing like crazy. We'll go to those next. You can send faxes, 212-957-WNEW. And our instant feedback, I don't know if it's working today. Let me take a quick look here. Nah, it's not working yet. 1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York, Matchbox 20 and 3 a.m. It's Opie and Anthony on the way, Collective Soul, and some Tom Petty by request. We'll take care of that.
Hey.
In just a bit. A lot of people are calling and begging us not to talk about taxes.
I know. It's like, please, we're stressed out enough.
People are going, come on, man. We listen to you guys for a little relief, and a lot of us are dealing with our taxes just like you guys. We don't want to hear it.
I feel your pain.
Yeah, I don't blame you guys. All right, we'll try not to talk about how the government is raping us.
Giving us the big one.
The big sausage. But Gary, on the instant feedback here, he claims to be a former friend of Anthony.
Yes, I know Gary.
You recognize the last name and everything?
Hell
there?
yeah, I haven't seen him in years. We used to work together at Deutsche Relays.
What did you do there?
Out on Long Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started out in fabrication. I was making these little metal pieces. And then one day, all the bosses are gathered round, and I figured out how to take all these little metal pieces and clamp them into one clamp and drill holes in them. And they were fascinated by this. So they made me an inspector. So I have my little micrometer and calipers, and I used to inspect the people's work.
Don't gorillas do that in the zoo? When they're teaching a gorilla, like, how to, communicate and stuff? I mean, come on. They were really fascinated?
Oh, yeah. They're looking going, wow, this guy. Well, most of the people that were working in the production end of it were pretty much, I guess it's an entry-level position, and they were just drilling one piece at a time, Opie.
Yeah.
For years and years, they would drill one piece at a time. And then I guess I must have been a rocket scientist to figure out if you put 5 in a clamp, you could do 5.
That's cool.
Yeah, so then I was in the inspection department with Gary and Larry.
All right.
Another pal.
Well, Gary writes, Anthony, you should tell a story about when you were at the train station waiting for someone and that crazy effed up hick was screwing around with you and you reached under your seat and pulled the BB gun out and said, okay, cowboy, back up. Very funny story. You'll have to spice it up a bit, Larry and Gary.
I must have been intoxicated.
You don't remember that?
I don't remember doing that. Sounds a little dangerous, doesn't it?
Well, maybe.
What if he had an actual firearm?
Well, maybe if Gary's listening, he could help you remember the story.
Wow. I remember, no, I don't remember that. I don't remember doing that.
God, how trashed were you?
That whole time of my life is a blur.
Yeah.
That was like just prior to my homeless period, Opie, that you might remember me talking about on the air a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, no, I don't remember the BB gun incident.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right.
I do remember his father, I believe his father was some Japanese export guy. And in like 1981, Gary gives me these little headphones and goes, put this on and listen to this. Now, prior to that, you're used to these big clunker headphones you plug into your stereo and listen to your 8-track with.
Right.
Like it was a Walkman. The first Walkman ever. So I'm like, oh, this is like stereo sound. This is amazing. So it's like, yeah, Gary had the first Walkman ever.
Not bad.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Okay.
Thank you, Gary, for that hallucination that I don't remember.
Yeah. And Jim from Jersey wants to hear the Hillary and Chelsea bit again. See, man, we're really trying to figure out our faithful listeners.
Yeah.
Because every day we get email from people saying, you guys play your bits too much in a week. But then we get a whole bunch of other people that only heard part of the bit or heard it from a friend that it was cool and they want to hear it, or they just want to hear it again because it was funny.
Yeah.
So I never know what to do in this situation. I'm assuming there's a lot of people out there right now listening to us that have not heard the Hillary and Chelsea bit from Africa.
Right.
Want to just blow it out early, real fast here?
Yeah, we played it midway through the show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we might as well.
All right, Rick, get the Hillary and Chelsea thing. We're going to play that one last time.
early. Then we'll retire it.
A guy who knows Anthony from the Topless Bar.
Topless? Oh, jeez. What people going to come out of the woodwork now?
Hi, NEW.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, who's this?
This is Kevin.
What do you got on Anthony, man?
Hey, I was wondering if you remember the titty joint around a block from Deutsche Relay over there on Jericho.
Let's see.
What's it, the Ravens,
Wait, I do know that.
No, it's not the Ravens.
The Tender Trap.
Trap or something?
The Tender Trap.
Tender Trap.
That's where I got my first booby dance from. I went in there when I was, I believe, just a tot.
I was going to say, what year did you graduate?
With a handful of quarters.
Well, Ant never graduated.
Oh, when were you supposed to graduate high school?
My tenure at John H. Glenn High School
ended abruptly.
Yes, ended abruptly. Actually, I was having such a good time, I stayed an extra year, and I still didn't cut the mustard with them over there. But
what year was that?
What was that, 81?
81, okay. So you were around the same age. So you're 30...
Well, the funny thing about that, your principal, Anthony, told you that you were wasting your time in school.
Yeah, he came up to me and said, Anthony, why don't you just take the rest of the year off and come back next year? You're just wasting your time. You're not doing anything. And the first thing, I'm just thinking, I'm out. The principal told me to leave for a year. I was happy. And then I came back the next year and made a real good effort the first week. I actually had books and carried them to class, had my pencils. Yeah. Then a week went by and I was just like, where's the pot?
This is a waste.
I got to smoke another doobie.
There you go. The Tender Trap's still happening.
Yeah. I haven't been there in a while, but I went there with a pocket full of quarters, threw them down, and that was my first experience with a titty bar.
They used to have the rug act.
That's what she was doing.
They just don't have the rug act anymore.
She had her little quilt that must have been on her bed from 9th grade, and she lays it down on the stage, and the girls have to go to the jukebox and play their own music in these places. There's no DJ. So she clicks, gets there, and then she's got to wait while the music starts. We got tonight. Who needs tomorrow? Let's make it last. And I'm just, this is beautiful. She saw her legs are up in the air, apart, together, roll over belly, smack her ass. And I'm milking that beer for an hour and a half.
And they used to use the hand lotion really well back then.
Yeah.
Remember the old... they just... What the heck?
Squeeze it on their chest.
What about, man?
Rub. And then there was like the circus act girl that could put the matches on her nips and light them.
Yeah, and that cost you, what, $5-10? It's like, wow, that was worth it. Thanks.
I don't know. Back then it was just $1, man. Yeah. The girl came around. It wasn't like there weren't the lap dance thing. You just sat there with the usual suspects, and she would come around, and you'd give her $1, and she'd dance a little in front of you and go to the next guy. Yeah. And then you'd have to pick your seat. If you got one guy with a pile of dollars, you sit next to him, and you just hone in on his dancing.
Of course.
And there was always the usual guys. There's the naive guy who thought he was going to get some from, hey, she's smiling at me. He's just forking over the bucks. The old guy who just sits in the corner. The guy in the suit, he came from work.
Right.
Construction guy. And you just sit there and, watch the girl dance around. Now they pressure you too much. They're always in your face, and you're trying to get like 5s and 10s and stuff. It used to be easy.
Making you drink. You want another $12 beer? No, I'm nursing this one pretty well.
This is okay. I'm just wetting my lips with this.
Yeah. But for me, well, you remember We've Got Tonight.
We got tonight. Oh, she's beautiful.
My first experience, we've talked about this on the air before, was just a nightmare. It was Danny's Den, which is now a parking lot for, I think, King Cullen.
Also on Jericho.
Yeah. Also on Jericho. I was 18, went in there with the boys for my 18th birthday. And the music starts up. First of all, I sat on some guy's lap.
Ew, what?
Well, not on purpose.
Wait a minute.
Let me explain.
I hope he went to a male strip club.
Yeah, that's it. When you're like, especially like the Tender Trap and Danny's Den, back then the real seedy strip clubs were really dark. So so if you're going during the day like we did at this particular time, it's, sunny, blue sky, and all of a sudden you walk into the place and it's like you're going into a bat cave and you're feeling around trying to get a seat, and also I'm like, oh, sorry, sir. And I found a seat that wasn't occupied. It wasn't like I was giving the guy a lap dance or anything, you asked.
He slipped $1 in your undies there.
That's what happened. So then we sit down, we order our $10 beers. And the song starts, and it's "There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun."
John Valby was singing it?
Yeah. Got that little John Valby working in my voice. But then I'm like, wow, this is really cool, you know? And I really start looking at the girl, because from a distance she looked good. And then I'm like, I start screaming. I'm like, oh, my God. Cesarean scar, just nasty.
Oh, she had the C-section,
just nasty across the belly. And it was just like, ugh.
Kind of ends the dancing career, yeah.
This is what strip clubs were all about. I was kind of bummed. They were all like crack whores and stuff.
I've seen some good ones, though. At the Trap, at the Den, out there on the island, Brass Monkey. Remember that place?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen some good ones out there. Few and far between.
Right.
But, yeah.
But I think every guy, and probably some ladies out there as well, there's that one song that just brings them right back to pretty much the first time they were in that strip club, you know?
It's true, man.
All right. Well, now we wasted time. Now we can't play the Chelsea and Hillary thing.
Oh.
Well, this is cool. We'll do it this way. If you guys want to stick around, and you didn't hear the Chelsea and Hillary thing, we'll definitely play that next, okay? Right. And if you've heard it a lot, you could flip around the dials and listen to some boring radio for a while.
Or listen to the talents that are on the air.
The what?
Hey, all the talent that's on the air out there. Ho, ho! Hey, how about that?
All right. Man, everyone wants to talk about strip clubs now, too. Hi, NEW.
Hey, how's it going? Are Opie and Anthony there?
Hey. Yeah, we're right here, live. You're live on the air.
Oh, hey, how's it going? Listen, I wanted to do a tender trap story for you.
Okay.
I'm from Northport. I live in Jersey now, but Tender Trap is like the all-time best go-go bar in the entire known universe. The girls there are, really? I mean, it's like the only place where like the girls get up on stage there and like dance right in your face.
Yeah, I haven't been there in a long time.
Yeah, neither have I.
It's been a bunch of years for me too.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, like how like no matter how raunchy girls get at bars like that, they'll don't let you touch, right?
Right.
Well, I'm going to put this like real carefully so that you can put it on the air and everything. But like the girl that came up on the bar, I gave her a nice $5 or whatever, and she squatted. Well, let me back up a little bit. What she did first was she like took everything off and she like put this little scarf around her waist because it was supposed to be bottomless.
Right, that clever ruse.
Right.
That lasted for about a week in the bars before they caught on to that one.
Right. So what happened was she was up on the bar and basically had nothing on. Mm-hmm. And I gave her a nice $1 or a $5 or whatever in her garter there that she had around her thigh.
Right.
And she kind of like squatted down and did things on my hand.
For $5.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
It was unbelievable.
You gotta love that. Why don't they allow that in bars? I mean, they wrecked everything. I mean, who's that hurting if you want to pay $5 and have a girl sit on your hand?
Right.
I mean, come on. And some politician at some point in New York decided that they're gonna ban bottomless.
Right.
So, like, what politician could ever bring it back now? Right. You can't run with and I'll get bottomless back. Right. You know, politicians have to understand once they make a move like that, it's irreversible. It'll never come back.
Right. Right. And then now the bottomless places, if you go, they only serve juice, and that's no fun.
No.
You know, they're afraid that sex and booze are going to get guys too rowdy and stuff, right?
Oh, I thought that you said they only serve Jews. I see. All right.
But I just wanted to let you know, as a fellow Long Island boy who's been displaced to New Jersey, that...
All right, so I got to ask you this real fast. What is the song you hear on the radio that reminds you of that first strip club experience? I think every guy has the song in their head.
I don't know. It's got to be like not when the girl was on the bar, but like you were talking about the rug thing before with songs like "Who's Got That Love and Feeling" and
you lost that love and feeling. Oh, look at the way she's flittering her legs.
Right. Yeah, and spreading them and trying to make like show her wares, if you will.
Yeah. Her balloon knot.
Right.
So it's you've lost that love and feeling for you.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, like that's the one that they're always writhing around on the floor and making like they're doing it with whoever.
Yeah, that's a good one for the floor. And then they got to do like the pole one where they strut around like, I'm so excited.
Right.
And I just can't. And they're doing the fast like Like what they learned in 9th grade ballet or something. When they thought they were going to be pro dancers.
Well, now in the strip clubs, it's all the 80s music.
Oh, yeah.
That's where the 80s music went, all the hair bands and stuff.
Definitely came back.
Really? I haven't been to a strip club in a while.
Yeah.
Married with children now.
Well,
Al Bundy.
You need it more than ever then.
Tell me about it.
All right.
I want to let you guys know that you guys are great. You know, I want to give you kudos.
Oh, thanks.
And I also want to let you know that, like, I'm a big Howard fan.
Yes.
And you guys are, like, totally cool, doing your own thing and everything. And shouldn't be an Opie and Nancy against Howard thing like that.
No, we're not.
We're all one big happy family, CBS family. Welcome home.
Yeah, we're really not trying to separate the audience, but if he's going to attack us, we're not scared to fight back. That's what that's about. I mean,
I don't know. I haven't heard him diss you, and if he has, well, whatever.
He has a bunch of times. You know, we grew up listening to him. We've told everyone that, and that's all people need to know.
Right.
We respect him. We think he's paved the way for a lot of guys, of course, but we're doing our own thing over here, man.
Right.
That's right, Robin.
You guys are cool. You guys are entertaining in the afternoon, and who needs all those songs that we've heard 185,000 times anyway? I've got a whole bunch of CDs.
Well, we got a couple of those coming up next, so.
That's okay, too. That's okay, too. But hearing you guys rap is cool, too.
Hey, man, thanks.
All
right, East Northport.
All right.
Later.
Bye.
All right. Let's take a quick break here. The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW, Collective Soul and Heavy Off Dosage. It's Opie and Anthony.
Oi.
Thanks for checking us out today. We got Emily on the line here who used to dance at strip clubs.
Oh, where?
Emily.
Hi.
Hi, we got you live on the air. Good. What's up?
Oh, I'm laughing, listening to you guys thinking about the songs, because I'm thinking about the first time I ever danced, which was about a year and a half ago. And it was AC/DC's Hell's Bells. I'll never forget it.
So you came on the stage for the first time to Hell's Bells, huh?
Yeah. It was so funny. I had no idea I was going to do it. I'd go to strip clubs with my friends all the time because, guys flipped out. Oh, wow, a hot chick getting lap dances. So I liked the attention. So it was funny.
That's always how it starts.
They dared me, and I said, okay, but I can't dance to save my life. So I asked.
There's no dancing. It doesn't matter.
There's no dancing. There's no dancing at all.
Of course.
Here, wiggle there, give me money.
Yeah, it's not like a burlesque show. It's all about just checking out girls nude. I love the girls that really get into it and make believe they're really got some moves going on. No, it's not about that anymore.
Just jiggle.
It's not about dancing. It's not about anything. It's about, wow, you've got a nipple ring,
Yeah. What's your move? You have a special move or anything?
Oh, goodness, I don't know. I moved every single which way you could think of.
Do you do the little ass smack where you put the ass in the guy's face and then you turn around, you look at him, and then you smack your ass and strut away?
That's got to be the top move in the strip clubs in the 90s.
Geez, I used to have red marks on my ass all night.
Did you do a rug act?
We never used rugs.
Yeah, they don't do it anymore. Yeah, that's right. She started a year and a half ago, huh?
Yeah.
You still dancing?
No, I had to stop. Well, I live at home, rent-free, and I had to, lie to my parents to where I was, and it was just killing me. So.
How old are you?
23.
Oh, 23, nice bod and everything.
Oh, yeah, I'm a hot chick.
Well, you could always come in and strip for, dance for us.
How much you gonna give me?
We'll play Hell's Bells and we can reenact the first time for you.
Oh, I might cry. I'll have tears in my eyes.
All right. Well, thanks, Emily.
Thanks a lot.
Do you miss the strip clubs or?
I do.
You do.
Money.
Why did you have to stop? I mean,
she felt guilty. She was
lying
to her. She was lying to her parents.
Where I am, 4:00 every morning, and they're going, "You're really going out with your friends?" And I had to, have some excuses to where I was getting money, so I had to get a real job.
Hey, did any guys ever come in that you went to school with?
Even funnier, I ended up getting a real job about a month later. 2 weeks into the job, my boss comes up to me and says, "I know you, but you don't know where I know you from."
Oh, no.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
Yeah.
Was he a good tipper?
I don't even remember him.
Okay. Very nice, Emily.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
A little insight from the other side of the stage, Opie.
Yeah, Emily checking in. All right, let's get the Chelsea and Hillary thing on. What's the setup on this damn thing?
Well, they were recently in Africa visiting, as they have in the past. I don't know what she's doing.
I like that one.
So wrong.
All right, we got Stevie Ray Vaughan up next.
Oh, God.
What? What happened?
Someone sent me a picture of that guy that jumped off the building.
What, at Harley Davidson Cafe a few weeks ago? Let's see. Is it really the picture?
Jesus, man.
Turn this around. Come on.
Look.
I'll tell you.
Oh, God.
Rick's looking at the picture as he eats a Whopper.
Dude, are you ready?
Yeah.
It's sick.
Oh, God. Come on. Is that real?
Yes, it's real. It looks like it was described, like someone dropped a pizza.
Oh, my God. I'm going to puke. I swear to God. Oh, my God.
His whole, man, he must have hit flat.
My mouth just started watering. Oh, man. That's bad.
Are you hungry? Jesus. That is disgusting. Boy, people are just...
Oh, God.
It sure makes you think of how much liquid we have in us.
See, if we had our website up and about, we could punch it up and everyone would be able to check that out today.
Oh.
Are we going to have a website in time for tomorrow's festivities?
I'm working on it.
We got a very busy show tomorrow. We got a bunch of girls coming in to challenge Tara as the hottest girl to ever pose naked on the Opie and Anthony show. Stephen Lynch is coming in. We'll probably get a couple pictures up of him playing his guitar.
I'm eagerly awaiting the emailing of my server and password, Opie.
All right, so
then I will put pictures up. Toot sweet.
All right, so if you get it while we're on the air, maybe we could punch up the picture of the guy that killed himself a few weeks ago. Oh, man, that's just...
Isn't that disgusting?
Nasty.
Look at Rick eating French fries and a burger.
The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW, Kenny Wayne, Shepherd, Blue on Black, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Before that, you're hanging with Opie and Anthony. Don't forget, 5 o'clock, we got a major concert announcement. And I hate when radio stations do that to us.
I know.
Honestly, if I knew, I would tell you right now. But this is all we got. I thought the info was on the page. So at 5 o'clock, we'll have Ben come in, and he'll tell you the announcement. I'm hearing it's pretty cool.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
So you got that to look forward to. And we're talking about a lot of things today, but a bunch of people are really into the strip club talk.
Because we're being a little nostalgic, remembering back your first time.
Yeah, and especially the first song you ever heard in a strip club.
Yeah.
For me, it was House of the Rising Sun.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony, his biggest memory is You've Got Tonight by Bob Seger.
I'm talking the whole body, though.
Oh, that's different.
His jaw drops. His mouth's hanging open. He's like, And then to make matters worse, we buy him a lap dance.
Oh, no.
You guys are cruel.
Corky gets a lap dance.
You would have done the same thing if you'd seen it.
Oh, boy, I got to get some of these boobies. I like this. That's enough, Bill. No, I need more.
It was just out of control. He ended up groping at him. He thought he was getting married.
We're gonna get married.
We had to tear him out of that.
Oh, my goodness. Can you believe his phone is
cracking out? You still there?
There it is.
There you go. Modern technology.
We're dropping bombs that are guided by satellites to a target that's an inch wide, but you can't get a phone call to go through in Manhattan.
There he goes. He's gone.
That's great.
All right.
That's great. Well, you could see a smiling Bosnian waving from behind a curtain as the rocket slams into his head, but we can't get a phone call.
But on the West Side Highway, you can't get a phone that comes in clear here at NEW.
Technology. Yeah, it's just like the Jetsons this 21st century. I love it.
I wonder how Corky Steinbrenner would act in a strip club.
Oh, boy. There's something happening with my corn dog. It's getting stale.
Can you imagine George at a strip club, though?
This is the best booby dancer I've ever seen. And to be sitting here with a pair of cans like yours is just get out.
Oh, too much fun today.
Those are the best boobs in booby dancing.
Oh, man. Hey, Jay.
Yes.
What do you got, Jay?
Is this the fellas?
Yeah.
Oh, obviously he's in a monsoon.
I want to talk about having sex with pregnant women.
Okay.
You know, I just had a baby, and you know, you get with a girl, and you're together for a while, and sex just becomes routine.
Yeah.
Then when she's pregnant, you get to do all different kinds of positions and stuff. It's never the same. It changed my whole life.
It sounds it. What does she do? Get a pierced belly button and you ride her like a hoppity hop?
We didn't go that crazy, but I'm telling you, instead of just a regular standard mount, you know what I mean?
Standard mount. It's like turtles.
You're flipping around in different positions and stuff like that. Then she has the baby.
Yeah.
And you still get to do all that good stuff.
Very nice.
Going at it, and it sounds like one of those red kickballs.
Oh, man, it's great. It changed my whole relationship. So don't let anybody ever knock pregnant women, because let me tell you something.
It helps you out.
There's a whole new life out there.
All right.
After pregnancy.
Well, thanks a lot, Jay.
Listen, I want to ask you a question. 2
Uh-oh.
days ago was my birthday, and I want to come over and party with you guys tomorrow and see. I want to see Tara in person.
Oh, well, Tara's not going to make it in tomorrow.
So how about the other girls? What's up?
Okay, so then other chicks. I don't care, right? Look at them.
All right, hold on the line. We'll get you down here.
Great, thanks.
Hold on. All right. That's right. Ben's got a concert announcement.
Oh, yeah, Ben the Fag.
Hey, Ben the Fag, what do you got?
What is it, Ben the Village People? Regrouping? If you're making the announcement, what? Right said Fred?
Wham? Yeah, do you have a mesh tank top at home?
No.
All right.
Ben's too sexy for his shirt. Too sexy for his shirt. All right, Ben. Sexy. What do you got?
All right, this is pretty big. WNEW presents Tom Petty, April 11th, 12th, and 15th at Irving Plaza. Tickets go on sale Saturday at 11 a.m. You got to go to Irving Plaza to pick up a voucher at the box office on a first-come, first-served basis. Each person can purchase one voucher that will entitle them to admission for themselves and one guest to one show only. Tickets can also be purchased through Ticketmaster and in pairs only. No single tickets. Tickets are $50 each, and also available at Ticketmaster phone charge at the following numbers: 212-307-7171, 201-507-8900, 516-888-9000, and 914-454-3388. And we'll also put the stuff up on the website and at our concert hotline, 212-957-6034.
1, 2, 5, 3. Wait, the 6 and then the 8. Wait a minute.
Voucher gets
I had
2
that
tickets. If
voucher 2, and then $50 for one number, 836. Okay, I got it all down now.
Information overload.
All right.
Wow.
It's a lot of stuff.
That was like hieroglyphics
Okay, I'll
in
break
my
it down.
head.
Irving Plaza, you get the vouchers beginning this Saturday, 11 a.m.
Okay, for Tom Petty.
It's April 11th, 12th, and 15th. NEW presents. We'll have all the information on the website and on our concert.
Thank God we have Ben doing it with all the personality. WNEW presents Tom Petty, April 11th, 12th, and 15th.
Don't forget the heavy
Irving
breathing.
Plaza.
I don't know what the heavy breathing was all about.
Maybe he was imagining the transvestite touching his leg again. On sale this Saturday. Vouchers will be available at the Irving Plaza box office. First come, first served basis. It's like, remember that old commercial with Brenda Vaccaro? Hi, I'm Brenda Vaccaro. For Playtex tampon.
All right, we got to take a break. I think Vince McMahon is waiting to talk. The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW. It's Opie and Anthony, and on the phone line is our pal Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon.
From the WWF, WrestleMania this Sunday. We got to talk to Vince.
This is cool. I want to talk to Vince.
Mr. McMahon.
Oh, I know that's right.
Hey, there he is. There's that voice.
It's Vinnie Mac, as everyone calls him.
I've called a lot worse, too. You guys know that. You know? How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Ready for WrestleMania?
Oh, we can't wait for Sunday.
I look forward to it. Oh, hell yeah.
I must say that I've been a closet wrestling fan for many years.
Closet?
Well, no, I'm going to explain this, though. But within the last year or two, now I'm really proud to say that I'm a huge wrestling fan.
That's great.
And I don't mind that people know that. It's the best. Raw is War is the best show on TV right now.
Thank you for the compliment.
It really is.
Thank you.
I've been with you since Andre the Giant and Chief Jay Strongbow.
Wow, you go back a ways.
And Brutus Sammartino.
Sure.
And Ernie Ladd with that thumb injury he had.
Big cat, Ernie Ladd. That's
the big cat. He had that. What was the deal with him? He had that thumb injury for like 5 years.
It was chronic.
It was a chronic thumb injury.
You know, he'd get well and then, you know, he'd injure it again. You know?
He'd need the metal brace on it so he could gouge people's eyes with it. Why don't they ever see that, Vince? Why don't they ever see it?
You know, it's amazing.
You know, when Dr. Fuji brought out the dust in the face, the salt, why didn't the refs ever see that?
It's just, I guess because they weren't supposed to. It's the only thing I can think of, you know? I mean...
No, but it's great, and I was stunned like a year ago or so. You really started making a lot of appearances.
Yeah.
And now you're a fixture. You're like the guy. You come out. You got your own music. No chance.
No chance.
No chance in hell. And Vinny walks down the ramp.
You call that a walk or is that a strut?
You got the strut.
You got the attitude.
I know that's right.
We see that. And I was laughing my ass off last week when Stone Cold brought in the beer truck and started hosing you down. I mean, what the hell are you going to do next, man?
So stay tuned and find out. I mean, it's going to be wild and crazy. You know that.
You kill me. Now, you're taking a beating, too, these days.
That is for sure. Talk about being stunned.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I've had it occur quite often.
Yeah.
Any injuries?
Other than being, partially paralyzed from the waist down, a broken rib and a broken wrist over the last 6 months, I've been fine.
Really?
Yeah, and they say the wrestlers don't get hurt. Man.
That's all right. We get up just like, it's a road runner kind of a thing, where Wile E. Coyote doesn't quite make that turn and goes down the 2,000-foot ravine and then gets right back up. That's how tough WWF stars are.
Now, Anthony and I are amazed at the power you got because you'll come out when Raw's War starts, and you will just suggest a match, and the wrestlers just have to do it.
It's amazing.
They fess up.
It's nice to be able to throw your weight around a little bit,
We're waiting for, something like, Kane, Mankind, in a castration match.
That's a hell of an idea.
And then just,
I may do that one on Monday.
The winner is the man who leaves the ring with his testicles. And because we're convinced they'll do it. All right, Vince.
Sure, why not?
What's with that Mankind?
Right, if the money's right, why not?
Yeah, okay. So what can you tell us about WrestleMania?
I can tell you it's going to be a huge creative success. Mm-hmm. And I can tell you that every WWF superstar is going to give it everything they possibly have, and that the audience will have almost 3 hours of nonstop entertainment.
Wow. Hey, what do you think of the signs? I mean, the signs are huge now.
I think that is just so cool because we encourage our audience. One of our secrets in terms of audience participation, we encourage our audience to exercise fully their freedoms of expression.
And man, they do.
Yes, they do.
Because I've seen some that I think would be personally insulting to you, Mr. McMahon.
I've seen a couple of those, but I think they're plants.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I don't think people really dislike that character. I just think, they're just kind of playing along, I could take it personally,
Yeah.
But I don't.
So who are the big-name celebrities showing up Sunday?
The big-name celebrity showing up Sunday would be Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
And The Rock.
There you go.
And The Big Show, Paul White. Yeah. And Mankind. And Undertaker. And Boss Man. The list goes on and on. In other words, the WWF superstars are the big celebrities.
All right.
I'm always wondering about The Undertaker. He's very demonic.
Yeah.
This whole, satanic thing going on.
No, not satanic.
What is it?
It's just from the dark side.
Oh, from the dark side.
It's sort of like from the far side, although not quite as cartoony.
But then he's able to, host something on USA, like some night of TV. If he was so dark, wouldn't the network not even want to work with him?
I would think that's probably a good good observation. There he is. He's on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah, I was amazed.
The hell's with that?
And then he's at your house with your family. I would think any boss would just, there's got to be something in his contract that you could fire him for threatening your family's life.
Yeah, there's sort of morals clause or something.
Something. You would think, Vince.
But once he steps over that line, whatever that line is, we have to determine that.
Hey.
Then there could be hell to pay. Could be some awful retribution.
All right. Hey, what was with the teddy bear?
We're going to have to, wait for that to come out.
Oh, is that because I was waiting? It's because it is like a soap opera.
Yes,
you watch this, and now you have to wait to the next week to see how it's going to play out.
It's action, adventure, soap opera, cartoon, talk show, all rolled into one.
Yeah, if anyone didn't see that episode, someone delivered a box to Vince McMahon. There was a teddy bear in it, and Vince was on all fours crying.
I was distraught.
Vince, Emmy in your future, you think?
I don't know about that.
Emmy Award?
I doubt it very seriously. The people in the entertainment world can't figure us out, and they're saying, wait a minute, what right do these people have by being the number one thing on television? So they're not about to acknowledge us. I could tell you that.
Mm-hmm. Where do you draw your motivation from when you're on the floor weeping like that? I love the Vince is scared S-less look. Like he'll be talking all bad in the ring.
Right.
And Stone Cold, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Right.
And then Stone Cold will come out and you'll make that, oh, it's Stone Cold. That whole look.
Well, it's sort of like having a range, I suppose.
It's a range. It is sort of like De Niro.
Yeah, sort of like feeling the moment, you know?
I tell you, I love it. I love it.
Now,
I do, too.
Now, Vince, on a serious side, you're getting a lot of heat about being politically incorrect and all that crap. They're doing a lot of articles on you.
I'm enjoying it. It generally comes from, a few people, who don't get it. They don't understand that we're entertainment.
Right.
And when you compare everything that we do on television during prime time to anything else that's on cable during prime time, we're like Sunday school teachers.
Right. Well, they're saying there's too much sex for the little kids and the
now,
drug
wait a minute.
references.
Is there any such thing as too much sex?
No, of course not.
Good. Let's get that straight.
All right, very good.
So, no, I mean, it's like, again, there is it. I mean, again, compared to anything else that's on television, we're mild.
Right.
It's just we've never done, what we're doing now in this genre. So we open the creative envelope. A lot of people don't like it, and they can hit that all-powerful button, that little switch that switches you off from our station,
right,
off of USA onto something else. God bless them. They have that power.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, believe me, we're in the same boat in a lot of ways.
Show.
Yeah.
Just don't get soft on us.
Oh, no.
Right.
You don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
I promise.
Hey, how about that China?
Ooh.
Man.
Does she have a schlong?
I don't think so, but it's like, man, she's looking good these days, though.
I don't know, but there's like a man thing.
Yeah, she has.
We got to get past that. You guys got to, she's got a warm heart, you got to get past that, that initial visceral aspect,
She, I at one point thought maybe she was Slaughter's daughter. With the jaw?
Oh, with the jaw?
Yeah, and then she comes back after this little vacation, and she got some work done.
She must have.
I saw the jaw is a little more tucked in.
A little more feminine.
Yeah, she's trying for it. Yeah. I got to give her, she does have a nice butt. You see it there.
The rest of her ain't too shabby either.
I don't know. The bulge in the front is a little weird.
You don't like the bulge. I love the bulge. Where's your sense of imagination?
Now, did she really get hurt the other day when Triple H threw that fireball?
Kane did.
Kane did.
Yep, she did. She did get hurt, and she is going to make a return, we think, at WrestleMania.
It looked like something went wrong there. Because
we take chances. We'll do anything to entertain our audience, and sometimes we get hurt.
Because in slow motion, it was like, that's not fake. The fireball hit her right in the eye.
Indeed.
Right.
And, she didn't lose her sight, so she's going to be okay. But if we do take chances in the name of entertaining our audience, and, the pros that we are, and we can't, there's nothing we won't do for our audience.
Right. Hey, any other family members you're going to bring into the ring?
Could very well happen.
You got Shane in there, who I must say, at first he came out, the storyline was he was a good guy.
Yeah.
He was helping out Stone Cold and going against his father, Vinnie Mac.
Can you imagine that?
And everybody loved him, and within a second, he turned into a son of a bitch.
You know what? I guess he is the son of the father after all.
Do you guys take heat out on the street now because of your persona in the ring?
No. I mean, our fans really get it. I mean,
that's good.
In terms of performing, they want to dismember us in the arena, and as soon as the show is over, I mean, our fans really get it. It's like they'll even critique our performance. Geez, Vince, I think you could have been a little more dramatic here.
Vince, I love the hardcore matches.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I got a question about that as well.
Sure.
Now, it's a hardcore match. Anything goes, right?
Yep.
Why do you need the ref?
You really don't, except the final count of 1, 2, 3 is the only reason you need a ref.
Yeah, but he's looking in there, making sure everything's legal. It's like, hey, ref,
wait till they're ready to be counted.
Anything goes.
He's still got to make the ref moves, right?
Yeah, the ref has to, he has to be seen. I mean,
All right.
What the hell?
And the other thing I want to mention really fast, the Jim Ross storyline.
Yep.
Keep it going, man. That's hysterical stuff.
Thank you.
That is really funny.
That JR is something else.
But in real life, he really had a problem with his face, right?
Yeah, he's had a couple of problems, and, it's a way to capitalize on, again, you always turn, that negative into a positive, and that's what we do, no matter whether it's, something that actually happens or something that we make up or whatever. There's all kind of lessons to be learned here and all kinds of fun to be had. And after all, that's what we're about, is fun.
Right. Cool. Very
WrestleMania pay-per-view this Sunday.
There you go.
We're there.
Did I mention that we're on the CD list? I think we're about 6 now, the top 10.
Yeah, the themes, the wrestlers' theme songs.
Yeah, we got a copy here in the studio.
Good. I'd like to hear that No Chance in Hell on NEW.
No chance.
No chance.
That's right.
No chance.
Yeah. But, and by the way, please don't change your format.
To what?
You're talking about all talk, all that bull.
Yeah.
You know, they're talking about throwing you guys off the air. Let's not have that happen.
No, we're not going anywhere.
If it goes polka, we're still here. we still have to sit here.
Sounds great.
Take the heat.
And then Raw's War is Monday at the Meadowlands, I guess. Huh?
Monday at the Meadowlands.
Right on. Vince McMahon, always a pleasure.
Opie, it's a pleasure.
And Anthony there.
Anthony.
Okay.
Thank you,
pal.
Vince.
All right.
All right, Vince
Bye-bye.
McMahon, everyone. Very cool.
All right. A little conversation with Vinnie Mac, as he's called.
Yeah, we're huge wrestling fans. We're pathetic. The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW, Black Crowes, Only a Fool. Welcome to the jungle. Before that, it's Opie and Anthony. And on the phone line, we got Stephen Lynch, our buddy.
Steven.
Steven?
What's up?
What's up?
Hey.
What's up?
How's it going, man?
How you doing?
Why are you calling us?
Just to hang out, you know.
You liar.
To see how you guys are doing.
You're such a liar.
I didn't call, man. Rick called me.
Come on.
And I said, let me talk to those boys.
Honestly, why are you calling?
Because I'm sitting in this big-ass plushy chair upstairs at Caroline's. You remember that one?
Yeah.
That big, gigantic chair? Yeah. Yeah, I just want to tell you how comfy it was. All right, I'm lying. I have a show tonight, okay?
You ass. At least you're honest. You only call when you want to plug something.
That is so untrue, man.
Yeah. Wait. Last time you called, where were you?
I was at home in Michigan.
Yeah, in your mom's house.
Yeah, that's
and you
right.
were plugging a gig back here in New York.
Yeah, but that was a charity event. That was for the kids, man. That wasn't for me.
For the kids. Let's remember the children.
That's for the handicapped kids.
I see.
Yeah.
Like I don't make fun of them enough. I figure I got to do something for them. You know what I mean?
You know, we do the same thing. We feel a little better about ourselves when we put CDs out and stuff. We give some money to charity, and then we feel like vindicated. Like, see, we're good guys.
See, now we can make fun of those people we just sent charity money to.
It lasts for about a day and a half, and then you're an evil bastard again.
Yeah.
You know how you know how pathetic we are when we put out our Demented World CDs, Steven? A couple charities said no to us.
Yeah.
That's the type of reputation we had at the other station we worked at. We're like, okay, look, we're the #1 show in Boston. Everyone listens to us. We're going to put out a CD that's going to sell easily 50,000 copies.
Yeah.
We want to give your charity about $100,000.
Right.
There were charities that said no.
No, go away.
I think you and Adolf Hitler would be the only people who charities would not accept monies from.
We got one letter from one organization that said, quite frankly, the disease is better than you two. So they really didn't even want us for that. It was horrible.
Do you remember what disease that was?
I don't know. It was something awful, too, like gangrene of the testes or something. We'd rather have our thingies fall off than take your dirty blood money.
That is depressing.
Yeah, it was. We got over it, though.
It was, honestly, it was a charity, Cancer for Kids.
Yeah, it was.
Was it really?
Oh, yeah. It was a heavy charity. They said no to us. They didn't want our money. They didn't want to. They did not want to save a couple kids' lives because it was coming from us. That's pretty pathetic.
That is pretty pathetic.
Yeah, we finally signed on with Crack for Crack Whores. So we supplied $100,000 for crack to crack whores.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, well,
at least you know where the
try to
money's
give it
going.
back.
Yeah.
We try to give it back.
Give back a little to the community.
You got to give back. If you've been blessed, you give it back to the community.
What a show we're having today. We had Vince McMahon on a little while ago, and now...
You did?
And yeah.
Are you serious?
Are you a wrestling fan?
No, but I just watched that Bret the Hitman Hart special on A&E.
Yeah.
You
And
see
at
him
the end,
get
he
popped.
punches him out.
Isn't that amazing?
It was awesome.
It was awesome.
Well,
he's not gonna be there tomorrow or anything, is he?
No. Well, that was the next question we were going to ask him, and then he abruptly cut us off, so that's all right, though. We still had fun with him.
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
That is a heavy special in A&E where Bret Hart's
isn't it?
in the dressing room, and then he looks at the camera and he goes, guys, no, get out of here, because he knew he was going to pop Vince McMahon.
Vince came out
he
all...
comes out and he's staggering down the hall.
Yeah, they
can't stand up.
And then they interview... God darn it, can we get Vince back on the phone? Will he talk about this? Call him up and ask him if he'll talk about the Bret Hart thing, because now we're on to something here. Yeah, because then they interview Vince McMahon a little later, and he has a big, huge shiner.
Yeah, that was great.
If you ever see it on... it was on A&E, right?
Yeah, I watched it twice. It's so good.
It really is a great, great special.
It is.
Gives you a little inside look of what's going on.
Right.
Yeah, that was no, Vince getting a stunner from Stone Cold. That was a real pop in the eye.
Yeah. That was it.
Because then they're talking to him later, and he's got the black eye.
So you're playing Caroline's, tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday?
That's the ticket.
How are ticket sales, man?
They're good. They're selling like hotcakes.
Very good.
Yeah.
So you might not be able to get them. Call now.
Reserve your seats now, man.
And who do you want to thank for that?
I want to thank you.
Look at you. You are
two men, the most dearest and nearest to me.
The only guys.
And you guys, too. I won't forget you guys.
The only guys in America that will play the pre-song for you.
That's right.
That song was banned from our show, and we've snuck it on 4 times so far.
Yeah. Have you really?
For a banned song, we're playing it a lot.
Awesome.
So we're going to be down there, Friday?
Tomorrow night.
Yeah, I think we're doing tomorrow night with you.
Yeah, it's going to be a party, man.
We'll drop by for some beers.
Yeah, we got the upstairs reserved for all 3 nights, too. So.
Oh, right on.
Oh.
We are going to kick it, man.
You have that kind of pull now with the people of Carolines, where you reserve the upstairs?
Well, they don't know we have it reserved, but...
we're sorry, Mr. De Niro.
I'm calling it.
Sorry, Mr. De Niro. Stephen Lynch has reserved the upstairs. You have to go downstairs.
Well,
Madonna, please leave. Stephen Lynch has reserved the upstairs, Madonna.
Well, she could stay.
I got to tell you, I think Rick is getting Vince McMahon back on the phone so we can talk about Bret Hart.
Really?
Yeah, I'm serious.
I would like to.
Rick ran in and said 1 minute, like it might happen.
No way.
So we'll conference you so you could listen in, all right?
All right, well, I got to go sound check.
Much too busy to participate in our little radio show.
Wow. All right, I'm scared of Vince McMahon. Okay? I don't want him to send his goonies down here to beat my ass.
Stephen Lynch, I'm going to pull your sack off.
I might get the Iron Sheik or the Junkyard Dog or something.
Oh, wow, you are old school.
You're old school wrestling, man.
Right. King Kong Bundy might be crushing my ass.
King Kong Bundy, remember him?
Isn't he dead?
What about Haystacks Calhoun? There's a name from the past.
I don't remember that guy.
The Iron Sheik?
I remember the Iron Sheik.
that. Yeah. The whole...
that was when I was a kid, man.
Lou Albano. All right, well, you're coming in tomorrow.
When?
He'll talk about it. You want to hear this or not?
What?
We got Vince McMahon on the line again.
Is he on the line?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go tune it in.
All right, listen, you're going to be in tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll come in at like 4:30 or 5 or something like that.
And you're promising a couple brand new songs for the listeners.
Yeah, I got a couple you guys have never heard before, so.
And you got to do the couple that we heard last time you were at Caroline's.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
All right, yeah, definitely.
All right, if you guys are looking for something to do tonight, trust me, Stephen Lynch is pissed.
Thanks, man.
He's playing Caroline's tonight. Tickets going fast. And we'll see you tomorrow in here, all right?
Excellent.
All right, brother.
Later, Stephen.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
Stephen Lynch.
Vince.
Yo.
All right, listen. Our listeners think Ant and I are a bunch of pussies because we didn't ask you about Bret Hart.
Man, you guys can ask me about anything. It does not matter. Of course, I probably won't answer, but that's all right. Ask away.
All right. Now, the A&E special on Bret Hart.
Right.
Which is pretty wild, by the way. There's a scene where Bret Hart tells the camera guy to, turn off the camera because he's going to punch you in the head.
Is that right?
That's what it looks like. And then you came out of the room kind of staggering.
Yep.
And we wondered what happened in the room when the camera was off. A lot of the listeners...
Well, actually, it's real easy what happened there. Bret didn't do things my way. And as any good director working with talent, when you sign on, it's like, you do what you're supposed to do. So Bret didn't want to do what I asked him to do, so I made him do it anyhow.
Ooh.
So that was a real tough call on my part.
Mm-hmm.
So at the same time, I felt like, that I had screwed Bret to that extent that it was a tough call on my part, and I had to do what was best for everyone in the WWF that was remaining behind him as he went down to Turner's sinking ship. So therefore, I had to do something, and the right thing to do was force Bret to do the right thing.
Wow.
But then beyond that, being the bad guy that I am, it was like, you know what? I hung around the arena waiting. If Bret wanted a personal response from me, if Bret wanted, in essence, to punch me out, I was going to give him one shot. Because I felt like it was the thing to do. Sure enough, Bret calls for me. I go over there, and I let Bret get one shot in.
Wow.
Ba-boom. That's it. Well, now what happened? Notwithstanding the one shot.
Yeah.
What happens is Goofy Briscoe, who's one of the Stooges.
Yeah.
All right. In an effort to help me.
Yeah.
As Brett's coming at me, which I was ready for that. Go ahead, Brett. Let me have your best shot. Briscoe steps on my ankle and breaks my ankle.
What is wrong with that guy?
So now here I am coming out, and I was trying to, to move around a bit there so that I didn't take that shot flush on the chin,
Right.
So now it's like, I get it in the temple, which was bad enough, and Briscoe steps right on my ankle and crushes my ankle. So now I'm walking out of the locker room. I'm saying to myself, Vince, you're an idiot for doing that.
Because now it looked like you were staggering from the punch.
Yeah, no, he throws a pretty good punch, by the way, but I was really, my ankle was broken, and I didn't know it for about 5 days. I just kept walking on it, figuring it'd get better.
Now they interviewed you after that, and you had a nice shiner, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My goodness.
That's amazing.
So, have you spoken to the guy since?
No.
No, huh?
Well, now he swears that you changed your mind and that he could keep his title or something when he was wrestling in Canada and you wanted to take it away from him or something like that,
Yeah,
right?
well, see, the idea is I would do anything for our fans.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Anything.
Mm-hmm.
And, what Brett wanted to do was not conducive for our fans enjoying the performance.
Right.
So, in essence, we did it my way anyhow, even though he didn't know we were going to do it my way. And I had balls enough to walk out there in front of him and in front of 15,000 people, standing there right there in front of Brett. And when it was done, I'm looking right at him. Of course, he, throws a Luger at me, which I might add is a hell of a